Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're doing well today. We've got a new chat franchise video for you. And as you guys saw last time, we were getting pretty close to the end of the season, the very first developmental season where everybody's just upgrading their players. And a lot of people have not quite gotten their guys to be as good offensively as they would like. However, there are two standout candidates. And right here we have Babe Church and Chief Beef. Babe obviously in first place for the National League Rookie of the Year, and Chief Beef also up there as well at number 3. They were previously battling with Pete Alonso, but it looks like Dustin May, the pitcher, has taken over the number 2 spot. Jackie Quicklime will also get an honorable mention right here, as he is number 3 in the American League, but we will not be going head-to-head with him. Obviously, he's only competing with his own teammate, and Yordan Alvarez. So for this video specifically, we're going to go head-to-head matchup, Chief Beef and Babe Church. We're just going to go back and forth between the two, and see who can be a little bit better, and see if Chief Beef can close the gap by the end of this video. We're probably not going to finish this entire season right here. We will finish it off during the Tuesday chat franchise stream and then get on into playoffs right after that. So this video won't determine who is the winner, but if Chief Beef gets a little bit closer, then that is a pretty big deal for him. Chief Beef represents Jewwbaccaa on Twitch, and so far obviously a very good season. 283, 20, 79, and 15. That looks a lot like Nomar Mazara's real life numbers, maybe not the batting average, but the home runs and RBI total, it's pretty much what he puts up every year. Opposite field to start the game, and it is going to get over the left fielder. We are probably going to drive in just the one run here, as the guy had to hold up at second. Now Washington has put up a 3-0 lead, 2 outs here in the 3rd inning. Another good swing here, a little bit late on that one, up and in. It's not going to go anywhere. I do know that Chief Beef has had a bit of a long swing for me from time to time, so sometimes when I feel like I pull the ball, it doesn't go that way, but you can't really see him on the screen. But he is batting right-handed at the moment. He is a switch hitter. And we will take strike 1. Another laser for Chief Beef. It's going to drop here in right center. Looks like they had a deep shift on him. And we'll show you the player card in just a minute. We'll show you exactly why they have a deep shift on this guy. And let's take a look at that player card. Chief Beef, he's got 88 power against righties, 91 against lefties. Pretty good vision, pretty good contact as well. He is a first baseman, so that defense doesn't matter too much. But a very, very nice offensive profile for a player in franchise. The wind is also going out to right field. So let's see if we can cut through this rain and put up a big home run, with the Nationals only having a 1-run lead at this point. They did knock out the starter early. There's another laced baseball right there. It was down the middle. It's going to left center field, but it is going to be caught in left center by, it looks like, Ronald Acuna out there. And the Braves end up coming back to take the win. No bad swings here for Chief Beef, but unfortunately doesn't quite have the production he would have liked. He went 2 for 4 with an RBI and a double. The Braves put up 9 runs in the last 5 innings, including 2 in each of the last 4. That's not a line that you see very often. And we are going straight to the Pirates here with Babe Church. 25 home runs, 71 RBI, and a 301 batting average. I know that for the purposes of the awards, MLB The Show's franchise really favors batting average as well. So while it might not be the most important thing anymore in real life, they do use it as one of the important stats for any of these kinds of awards. Rookie of the Year, Silver Slugger, anything like that. But Babe Church has some power to spare. He goes off the wall as well. Church has the switch hitting Javi Baez batting stance, so it is a little bit quicker than whatever Chief Beef was using. So I expect to pull a few more baseballs here. Let's also take a look at his player card. With 92 power against righties, not as great against lefties the way that Beef was. Also a little bit less contact as well. So as long as he's facing a right-handed pitcher, he is pretty much good to go. Got a little antsy on that one. Pulled it to the first baseman or the out. Another hanging curve. This one's a high and away pitch. It does come over the plate, but unfortunately was not coming over the middle of the plate. Stayed a little bit to the outside. And we roll over it for the out. A little bit of cheese here with the extra inning games. An extra at-bat to get some production in. See what Babe Church can do here. We cannot see the baseball, by the way. The Cubs are using the shadows to their advantage right here. But it might not matter, as Babe Church gets a lot of this baseball. It does end up hanging up to the center fielder. And unfortunately cannot do anything with his extra at-bat. But he gets another one. We're going to the 13th inning. And Babe's going to get another at-bat right here. Laser up the middle there for Babe Church. Almost takes the head off of the pitcher. On a 1-2 count to start the 13th, he does get on base. And the Pirates do end up winning this game in extras. Looks like Babe Church probably did score the winning run there. He goes for a double and a run in a 2-for-6 game. Nice job from Babe Church. All right, back to Chief Beef. Pretty good game the first time up. So this might be a time to launch the baseball. We might go with some power swings here in this game. That is a power swing. Another inside out swing there for Chief Beef. And actually gonna get robbed by Marcell Ozuna, I think. Yeah, that looks like Marcell. That gives me a flashback, first of all, to when Marcell Ozuna tried to rob that home run. He jumped up and then face planted into the ground because the ball was short of the warning track. One of the greatest videos to ever come out of Major League Baseball. But this time he does the right thing. He does rob the home run from Chief Beef on a low and inside pitch that he took to left field. So let me double check if the wind's blowing out there in a second. And the wind is going out that way, just a little bit. Marcell Ozuna takes it away. Another good swing from Chief Beef. This is going to be a line out to center field. I'm guessing we're going to pop out to right field right here. We already flew out deep to left field over the fence. Lined out to center. I think it's going to be a pop up to right. Check out the flow on this man, by the way, if you haven't seen it already. I feel like the face does not match the hair. But a very skinny dude. Got a little bit of pudge around the neck. But then he's got that flow as well to go with the beard. Very, very unique look right here for Chief Beef. Well, it is a pop up. It's not the right field, but it is to shallow center. Looks like probably Edmund in short center field. Making the catch at shortstop. Oh no, that's not Edmund. That right there is another interesting, unique look that you're not going to see anywhere else. That is the St. Louis Cardinals offense. That's the guy's name. Created by John Bear Gaming. So it's an 0 for 3 game so far for Beef. Only really one bad swing in this game. Could easily be a very, very different situation. Another good swing. This one's not going to go either. We did get under it just a bit. And Beef might end up going 0 for 4 if St. Louis doesn't push this to extra innings. Nationals do take the win in an 0 for 4 game right here for Mr. Beef. So even though Babe Church is leading the way in Rookie of the Year, his team unfortunately is not doing too great. It's just above 500, and it looks like they will not be making the playoffs this year, with only a couple of weeks left in the season. But with a negative performance from Chief Beef right there, Babe Church has a chance to make a commanding lead right here with a nice game. But he is going against a lefty who we just said that Church has decent number against lefties, but nothing that spectacular. He's got a good swing either way, so it doesn't really matter what the numbers are. RBI opportunity here, down 4-0 with 2 outs. Kikuchi apparently has a pretty quick release there, and knocked down at third base probably by Kyle Seager. And it's going to be safe at first. That's an RBI. Could have easily been just an out right there. In a pretty quick game here, we've already got our third at-bat coming. Kikuchi still in the game. Bottom of the 7th. Another hard-hit ground ball for Babe Church. Pretty much all we've been doing against Kikuchi in this game. With the Pirates down, it's a very good chance that Church gets another at-bat here with the game on the line. Oh, never mind. He does get another at-bat, an RBI opportunity, but this game is well out of reach at this point. Maybe we get 3 at-bats in this inning alone and come back and win the game. That would be something. Church with another hard-hit ground ball, knocked down by the shortstop. And he's going to be safe at first. 3 ground balls for Church in this game have resulted in 3 hits. 2 of them were actually knocked down by the infielders as well. But like I said, the game likes to reward good batting averages, and he did go 3 for 4. So that is going to really help his standings in that Rookie of the Year. Alright, Chief Beef is looking for some redemption after the last game. Babe Church came on strong after an 0 for from Chief Beef. And he starts off the game, first pitch for him. Into the gap. We will go to second base here. They do hit the cutoff man, and it is going to be a double for Chief Beef. Very aggressive to start it off, but it works out. Runners on the corner situation. Another line drive to the outfield. It is going to drop again. The man's going to round, go to third. This time we're going to stay at first base. Double single RBI so far for Chief Beef. Only 1 out this time. Let's look for a ball upstairs. We got the pitch upstairs. Missed it still. Another big spot here. Bases loaded this time for Chief. I think we're going to go with a change up first pitch low in the zone. Looking for it. Got it. It was below the zone, and we do end up getting the check swing there, so that's nice. Now we can look dead red for the fastball. Oh, we look dead red for that fastball. We absolutely poop on it. And an okay looking bat flip there. I know the bat flip that Chief Beef has when he gets the no doubt animation from the right side when he's facing a left-handed pitcher is absolutely insane. But this one was just okay. This one was okay. But you know what? Grand slam, it does not matter. He drives in 4, including himself. That's going to be huge in this run. And he's going to get another opportunity in this game. He is 3 for 4. He's really coming on strong after that 0 for last time out. And another fastball down the middle. Somehow this one goes to center field. High and deep and not going to be a home run. Looking for it, got it. A little bit of an odd feedback there. But of course, after that grand slam, the Nationals will take this win. Chief B with a monster game right there. Home run, double, 5 RBI, and a run scored. That will close the gap a little bit. Let's go check in on these two guys and see where they're at in the race. So interestingly, Babe Church continues his ascension, but Dustin May is accelerating hard. Those eyes look a little bit creepy, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, his player looks very uncomfortable to me. I'm going to stop looking at that. We're going to go back to Babe Church. Babe Church takes a step back. Chief Beef has a couple good games, but he's got to make a big push here. Dustin May needs a couple of bad starts before the end of the season. So let's see if we can just get these guys to jump past Dustin May for the meantime. Another lefty to face for Babe Church. Again, not the type of pitcher that he might want to be facing right here, but still good enough to get the job done. And it looks like his batting average is only going up. I know a couple months ago his batting average was around 250. So huge improvements here in the second half of the season. Babe Church representing ZWoodhouseGamer on Twitch. Another curveball there from Drew Pomeranz. Pops up to right field. We jam the PCI on that one. And on a full count, it's an out for Babe Church. Oh, there's a laser to right center field. That jumped off the bat pretty hard, and it is going to be a home run. It looked like he got caught for a second there. Let's take a look at the replay. Definitely a laser right off the bat. High and deep to center field, and it went off that back wall, and that's why I thought he caught it for a second. He was looking in his glove. It looked for a second that maybe the ball magnetized to his glove, but I think that only really happens in Diamond Dynasty. I thought right here, when the ball hits the wall and jumps back down, I thought the ball was magnetizing to the fielder's glove. But it just goes off the back wall, falls behind it. He looks in the glove and sees that there's nothing in there. So home run for Babe Church, 1 for 2, third at bat coming up here. Really the only damage done against Pomeranz so far. Another high and deep swing to right field. This time it was on a curveball. It's still going. And it's actually dropped by the right fielder. That might be Yelich out there. We're just going to keep going. I don't know where this baseball is, but we'll just keep going. It is Christian Yelich. They call it an error. So it hits off the heel of the glove, it looked like. And instead of giving him a triple, it is going to be an error. Since he was on the dead run when he went after this baseball, I thought that maybe they would call it a base hit. But honestly, that does look like an error. So not too bad, but would have been nice for Babe Church. Getting a chance to face the righty, somehow that ball stays fair. Looked like it was foul to me, and we probably could have gone to second base here. But we're still safe at first, so that's okay. I don't think his spot came back up in the lineup, although he did not end up scoring, so the Brewers do take the win. Another good game from Church, a home run, 2 RBI, and 2 hits. Alright, we're going to play these last couple of games for Church and Beef. Each are going to get 1 more. Beef coming up with another RBI opportunity. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. To start off this game for him. 288 on the batting average. Looks like he had a nice simulated game last time up. Now I got to remind myself to swing a little bit early with him. Still late on a lot of these pitches, so we do have to try a little harder to pull it. And what do you know? Another bases loaded situation for Beef. He may end the season with 100 RBIs. This is a big step towards getting there. I think he threw me the off speed. Definitely looking for the fastball there. So we've stranded 5 runners so far in this game. Another ground ball for Chief Beef. I think so far they've only thrown me off speed except for that one fastball that I took. Ryan Stanek, the worst relief pitcher in all of Battle Royale Diamond Dynasty. And another ground ball. I thought that was going to get through actually. Terrible game there for Chief Beef. We're completely choking this one away. The Marlins do win it. Beef gets another offer. I think this really just comes down to I am way more comfortable with the Javi Baez swing on Babe Church. And whatever the swing is for Chief Beef is generally not working for me. I run into some baseballs, but the fact that I have to swing a little bit early and it gets in my head, not ideal. Looks like we might be facing another lefty here with Babe Church. If he's batting 5th, I believe that's where he bats against lefties, and I think if he's batting 2nd, that's where he bats against righties. Another game against Milwaukee, who does have Gio Gonzalez on the bump. We're going to lead off the 2nd inning with Babe. Very good chance of getting to 30 home runs with him. Maybe that'll push us past Dustin May, but May's been very hot the second half of the season. All over that baseball, but it's going to get caught by Christian Yelich. He started to slow down and then made a lunging catch at the end there. Gio Gonzalez is getting the job done against the Pirates. They are not getting anything going against him, and Babe Church is no exception. Laser up the middle. It is fielded on the one hop at short, and that might be the last at bat for him, actually. We've only gotten 3. He does end up getting 1 more. The very final out of the game, and it is another lefty coming in out of the bullpen, Alex Claudio. Wow, they call it a strike. The check swing is called a strike, and both players go 0 for, so we are choking hard at the end of this video. So let's go back and take a look. Chief Beef has supplanted Babe Church for the number 2 spot. We'll see if he can ascend and take over Dustin May here on Tuesday when we finish up Chat Franchise's first season. Dustin May having a great season, but if he takes 1 loss before the end of the season, 1 bad start, he will probably get removed from this top spot. And I think those RBI, that Grand Slam really did help Beef. Only 4 home runs behind. He is 14 RBI ahead of Babe Church, and slightly behind in the batting average as well. So that's going to do it for me for this Chat Franchise video. Chief Beef does use this time to take over Babe Church. Babe Church actually drops a couple spots to number 3. We'll see if he can go back and take it over as we play on Tuesday, followed by playoffs. So if you like this video, make sure to hit the like button. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Again, if you want to be a part of this for next season, make sure to stop by the Twitch stream. Or if you want to go in there right now, hit the follow button, hit !CF, and DM me that info. I'll put together the rosters before we start the next Chat Franchise. And I'll see you guys later.